Today we are going to continue our sixth chapter from the section where we finished in our last session. So in last session we completed till script area. So as you all know, we are working on chapter number 6, that is Introduction to Scratch. So today we are going to discuss further what is there in our chapter. So starting with the moving a sprite, which is our next section. So let's see how to move sprite. This is our Scratch window. As I mentioned in previous class about few stage, block palettes, script area, sprite. So now in today's session we are going to see some movements of sprite and some other animated programming. So starting with the moving a sprite. So in order to move the sprite, we need to use few blocks in the script area. As I mentioned, these commands which are in the center are called blocks, which are executed when we move them in the script area. So in order to move our sprite, this is our sprite. In order to move that, we need to use these blocks in this script area. So as given in the example in the book, you can notice. So by default, you know, these are the blocks palette. So by default motion is selected. Motion means movement of the sprite. Okay. So from here we will use the same example which is used in book, so it will be more convenient for you to understand it. So as given in the book, first we used first block, we moved it by dragging it in the script area, which was move 10 steps. That means this our sprite will move 10 steps. Okay. Now second one is turn 15 degrees. So we are using this block. Similarly, third one is move 20 steps. So we can use the same block again and we can edit the steps here. Got it? So now in order to check what exactly these commands do, what we have to do, we just have to simply click in this script area on any block. Keep clicking and watch your sprite on the stage. Now you can see our sprite is moving. This is motion. As why it is turning? Because we used turn block here. Got it? So this is how we move our sprite. So points to remember, we have to use motion palette. From there we have to use these movement blocks which we have to drag in the script area to execute. I hope this is clear to you. So let's move to our next section, that is drawing a colorful circle. So we can use this sprite to draw a colorful circle. So in order to do that, what we have to do? We have to use pen block. There you can see there is a pen block palette. Click on it. Now these are the commands available which can be used with the pen block. So starting with the pen down, Pen down means it enables a pen or which draws a line using a pen. Next one is set pen size. This is used to specify the thickness of the line. So we can enter here number from something between 1 to 10. So let's put it randomly, or we will use the same thing from the book. So we entered here 10. Now set pen color. Let's make it 20 as it is used in book. Now what next? Execute these blocks. That means keep clicking. Now you can notice your sprite is drawing a circle on the stage with changing colors, as we have used here a command to change the color after 20 steps. So if you notice, it is changing color after few steps. So I hope this point is also clear to you. So our next section is making a duplicate copy of sprite. So sprite is just this animated character. So in order to make its duplicate copy, we need to use stamp command, which is in pen block. So there it is, stamp. Drag down that to script area, then take motion command, that is of its movement. We are following the example from the book. So when we will do the practicals in the lab, it will be more easy for you to understand how to do this. But so far, as in lockdown, we have to learn. So this was the best method, so we are applying that. So third one is pen down. So which is in the pen down. It activates pen. Pen means drawing a line. Our animated character sprite will draw a line on its path. Wherever it is moving, it will make a line. Change the pen color by 20. And last block is if on the edge, as it's a motion command, so it will be here, if on the edge, bounce. Now let's see what happens. Noticing something? Our sprite is moving in the stage area itself. So stamp command is used to stamp the copy of the sprite itself. So this was the first block which creates copy of the sprite. Second one was for the movement of the sprite forward. Third one was pen down, to draw the line. Third one was change the pen color. It was to change the pen color. And the last one was if on edge bounce. That means when the sprite came closer to the end area of the stage, that means here it bounced. Bounce means get back. Similarly, when it reached this portion, it bounced from here, that means get back. So it is moving back and forth. This is how we make a duplicate copy of our sprite. Our next section is saving a Scratch project. How to save? It is very simple. Just go to the file menu, click on save. A dialog box will appear. just give a name, whatever name you want, so of your choice. Anything you can give it to, assign it a name, and just click on save. So this is how your project will be saved in your computer. And as our next section is how to open a saved project. So in order to open, just go to file menu, click on open, and then search or locate your project which you just saved. And click on open. So our project will open. So this was all about Scratch. It is a programming language which is used to program, especially for children, to create some small games, animations. So try to learn as much as possible. If there are any doubts, feel free to contact me on the WhatsApp number. That's all for today. Thank you.